Hey guys, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the functional trainer tricep kickback, and we're going to be using 2 rope extensions, so just keep that in mind. This is a great exercise for your triceps, which are basically the back of your arms. And then what you're going to do is, first thing you're going to do is adjust your height position of the cable to around hip height or lower back height, and make sure that the rotational arm is set to 1. So I recommend that way you're inside the machine, and then choose the appropriate weight. Start off light, obviously, do 20 repetitions, and then start to slowly increase the weight every other week. Once you do that, just take a step back, pretty far back. That way when you bring your arm in towards your shoulder, that the weights don't hit the stack there. And then make sure to drive your elbows up into towards the ceiling, and make sure that you're coming to a full extension with your triceps. Those are very, very important tips. Also, make sure to keep your core tight. But before we continue, a word from today's video sponsor.
Me. I'm today's video sponsor, and if you'd like help losing fat or gaining muscle, there's a few ways I can help you down below. Either set up a free consultation with us, purchase through one of our free affiliate links, or purchase one of our instant access affordable training programs. Can't wait to be of service to you. Now let's get back to the rest of the video.
And just to add emphasis to this, I want to make sure that you guys do this correctly, because if not, you're just not going to feel this exercise as much as you could. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you get 2 rope extensions, like I said in the beginning, because if not, you're not going to be able to fully extend, meaning that the cable's going to end up hitting you in the stomach before you can even extend your elbows back. So you have to use 2 rope extensions, put it through the loop on your cable machine, and then make sure that you extend your elbows as far as you can. Back, I mean. Next thing I want you to do is to take a nice shoulder width stance, bend, and then hinge at the hips. Don't bend your knees too much, just almost bend over instead of squatting down. And then also make sure that you're coming to that full extension with the exercise. Another key thing I want you to do is make sure that you're keeping your core tight, because if not, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your lower back, being that you're bent over. So you have to make sure that your core is tight, and what that's going to do is going to keep your torso more rigid, more secure, and then that way you can focus on just extending that elbow. You don't want your body helping you while you do this, so make sure you start off light and you're not using momentum, because if you do, your elbows are going to start coming down towards your sides, and you don't want that, because that's basically you just doing a tricep push down. Elbow position is everything when you're training your arms. So drive those elbows up as high as you possibly can get them. So push them up towards the ceiling and then hold them there, and then go into the flexion and extension of the elbow. Also make sure your chin is tucked, by the way. So don't be looking up while you do this. You're gonna add a lot of unnecessary strain to your neck. And that's pretty much it. And keep the tempo smooth, obviously. You want to be controlled. So here's some common mistakes I want you guys to avoid. Like I said, if you drop your elbows, you're not really doing a tricep kickback, because your elbows are not behind the midline of your body. You also want to make sure you're doing full reps. You don't want to do half reps at the bottom of the range or at the top of the range. These 2 things are not going to help you much. Also, keep your elbows tucked in, not flared out like this. Make sure that they're tucked in at your sides and coming to a full extension.